Hi all, it's Ali here. It's been a long time, I know. I've been on a complete roller coaster of emotions and pain. I'm so delighted to be able to say I'm out of the majority of pain. Just 5 days ago, I had a lower back decompression, which also they did a release of nerves, um, which also had inflammation, and they took away debris that was there. It has been the most painful 8 months or so that I can remember. It's been so painful that it has stopped me walking. And I actually bought a little chair to go about in. Now, the chair is not going to waste, because the chair will either be wrapped up if I don't need it, or while I'm recovering, I may use it for a short time. It has got a nice suspension, so that will be good, but I can't even tell you how much better I feel. The first 2 days after the operation, I sort of did 16-hour sleeps once I got home. I must have been exhausted, but of course it's also the anaesthetic. But the delight not to be in so much pain is fantastic. People are saying, oh, are you still on your painkillers? No, I managed to drop a lot of them, and they were expecting me, they were going to send me home with Oromorph. And I said to them, why on earth would I need Oromorph when I've actually had the operation done? I needed that before. I was screaming. Oh God, it was painful. The sciatic nerve was well and truly trapped, and apparently something about the forearmial nerve, I don't know. It was a whole thing. But anyway, I mean, I've got it in front of me, but I can't read his writing. And it does say procedure. This is what he planned to do. A posterior excision of disc prolapse, including a microdiscectomy, plus decompression of the lumbar region. So he did that. And my diagnosis is a cervical spine disorder with myelopathy. Well, I've got a disc that, unfortunately, I've got discs that are degenerative, and this is an ongoing thing. But I'm 6 years ago or 7 years ago now, when I had the first operation, I was up walking straight away, because it meant that I got Rolo. If I did get up and walk. There he is. He's been to the groomers today, but he's also been out just for a walk, and it's pouring with rain, absolutely pouring. And of course he's exhausted. I've given him lots of nice things like a bit of gammon and things like that. Honestly, I was only in the hospital a night. A night, you say? I can hear it, having had a major op like that. A night. But that's what it's like. It's like with this one, it was just a night. But to be fair, hospitals are there to treat rather than make, it's noisy. You don't get any sleep there. I am just thrilled to be home. I don't think my husband can understand, he can't believe that on day 5, we've been out to see friends this morning. Everyone's telling me not to overdo it. And I must say, I'm like, yeah, I feel better. But once I'm tired, I go to sleep. And, even my husband's saying it's so nice, not to see my resting bitch face, which has been on for the last 8 months. All I did was go, oh, my back, oh, my back, oh, my God, oh, my back. Now, I've been told not to lift things, but you know what? I can, but it says try not to bend down, but if you do, bend your knees. I can still do that. I've got this. I tell you, I've got this. I'm going to be better in super quick time. I'm much, you know, so happy because I've also spent a week in hospital. The back pain was so severe, and they kept me there while they argued whether they could do oh God, what was it called? A scan on my back because I'd had this done. But after 5 days, I came out, and I learned a lot. The fact that with a degenerative disease, or when you're a bit early to do this, you know, like I'm just about to be 62, 20th of October, my birthday. I'm going to feel so much better. Each day I'm feeling better. So God help Simon. I'm really looking forward to going out on that Sunday and having a whale of a time. And I feel like I've got the alley spirit back. Do you know what I mean? I've got all my craft stuff out. I've just finished a crocheted top. I just feel better. When I had this done, I must admit, even though there's a lot of healing still to do, I started crocheting again. It's not easy with the arthritis, but I can do it. And before, it was just impossible. I was putting things away and feeling like that things were shutting down. Now I feel things are opening up, and it's just wonderful. It's like getting a new life again. Now, the one thing I still hate is cooking. So tomorrow we plan to go to the pub, and we plan to get a decent meal, because a 3-course meal isn't something I do very often. I'm a picker by nature. And I'm also learning to sit upright, totally upright. I'm being pulled from the head. And my son's just come in. He's soaked, bless his heart. I'm learning to pull myself upright from the head. And also, I've been watching a load of videos, and they do say that sitting with a towel, a rolled towel behind your back, is very helpful. And yes, they're right. They are right. They are. I've been watching a lot, of course, of videos just to distract me through the 8 months of tears. And the things I've seen, I just think I almost can't be bothered to see the silly things, because, you know, the arguments between people. I think there's so much going on in the world that I've been drawn to watching a lot more of the trying to understand, which I don't still, the war in Gaza, etc., etc. I'm not political, and I'm certainly not an academic. So sometimes when they speak about these things, I'm rather confused. I have to ask Simon, and then he'll say, "You've got the wrong war, love." I go, "Oh, have I? Have I got the wrong war? Oh dear, what? Where did that war come from? And aren't they close to that one?" And he'll just laugh. It's too ridiculous for words. I wanted to check in with everybody though, and I really appreciate if anybody sees this video. Thank you for watching. I wanted to just throw my positivity out there because I'm feeling elated, just feeling better. Thank you all for watching, and I love you dearly. Bye-bye.